Woo! Alright, y'all. First video diary in 3 months, I believe. It is Wednesday, February 26th, my mother's birthday. Happy birthday, Madre. And it's almost 2 in the morning, just staying up, doing stuff. But yeah, update. It's been great lately. Things have just been awesome. And for the first time ever, I am bummed and disappointed that I am going to be leaving Korea in what I believe is about 2 weeks. 2 weeks exactly from today. I'm going to be flying from Seoul to Manila, starting a 5-week vacation. Probably going to spend 2 of those weeks in the Philippines, and then probably heading over to Thailand, Vietnam, all that stuff, that whole area. So I'm pretty excited about that, but this last weekend was bam. It was just great. I got to hang out with friends on Friday night. Everybody was hanging over at Lenny's place. Had some drinks, listened to some old songs, and then Saturday kind of recouped, and Sunday excuse me. Sunday, my homeboy Logan and I went to check out some MMA fights in Sunshan, which was like not even an hour away. So we met up with all of these guys who are going to let's rewind. He goes to an MMA gym. We joined everybody at his MMA gym to go to this thing in Sunshan, watch a bunch of MMA fights. A lot of amateurs. Started though, we get there and it's kids. It's kids fighting kids. So that was awesome to watch. Like, just watching these kids just pummel the crap out of each other, and the fights would go down, they would start, and they would just they would go at each other, and then the ref would have to just like break it up all the time just to ensure that the kids don't freaking kill each other, because sometimes it would be so mismatched. Like, one kid would just he would just run at the other kid just full force while the other kid's just ready to take it, and so the ref would just like separate them all the time. And meanwhile, Logan and I, we're doing like dollar bets, like betting on which kid is gonna lose in this fight, and for the most part I did pretty well. We did that with like most of the fighters, probably at least 50% of the fights we were betting on. So I won a couple bucks, and was just drinking makgeolli all day while I was at it. So I had my first makgeolli hangover like in the evening. It was we started early, and that was gross, but it was really fun day. And then the same day we get back, we get some chicken, we go over to Lenny's place again, and we just had an awesome poker night for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours. Just a great crew. It's been an awesome crew that I have finally been hanging out with these last like 3-4 months. Yeah, something around that. And it's been really fun. They're really cool. We all mesh pretty well, and it's just been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun lately, and it's just been a group that I enjoy, that I like. I've found people that I like in Jinju, and they're people that I hang out pretty often with. You know, every weekend something's going on. So especially after this last weekend, just everything about it was way fun, and I am bummed to leave, just because of my friends. You know, Korea, kind of miss you. I'll kind of miss some things about you, but my buddies here, my friends here, I'm going to miss. So that's going on. And I'm trying to think of stuff that we did. We went to, in January, when we went to kind of like a lights festival, like a Christmas lights festival in Bosong? Maybe. But that was awesome. Got to drive Sam and Sarah's stick shift car. Almost killed that thing. I'm sure I just killed their transmission. And yeah, I got to drive in Korea for the first time in an actual car, and that was really cool. That was really fun. And we walked along the beach right before we went to the festival, and we had some food, and just got to check out their cool lights. It was nice. It was just really fun. Just eating on their random snacks, and didn't stay there long, and then headed back. It was maybe an hour and a half drive back to Jinju. So that was a really fun weekend. Went to Busan, did some hiking, tried to check out this temple that was there, but we got there way too late. We were thinking about like climbing the fence or going over their barbed wire, and that just wasn't gonna happen. All for a temple, but there was mad closed circuit television around. There were cars everywhere, so obviously it wasn't totally deserted, so we might have gotten deported if we decided to jump the fence. And then after that we got some awesome food in Busan, partied the night away. Went out of town to Busan again for our buddy Emre's B-Day. That was way fun too, just meeting up with all the other foreigners there, and I don't know, trying to think of other stuff. The last month at least I have not left Jinju, just because I'm trying to save the money for Southeast Asia and whatnot. I've done a great job of saving all the money so far this year. I did the math. I've paid off about 10 grand this year, and that's before I get my severance. That's before I get my pension. So I've done a pretty awesome job this year at saving money, and I'm trying to continue that trend. So yeah, and I'm pretty certain that my boss, that my school, they're still gonna get me for my flight and my severance and my pension. They're legit. They're not trying to screw me over. So that's been awesome. So the year in Jinju, it's been good. It was a rocky start, and then it just got better and better. Health increased, social life got better, and yeah, and the job was just pretty much just always great. So I'll miss some of my kids. Some of my kids I definitely will not miss. Some of them just suck. I just do not like some of my students, especially middle schoolers. They're rough to deal with. They just have shitty attitudes sometimes, and they just want to speak Korean all the time when they come, or when they're coming to a language school. They're coming to an English language academy, and they want to speak Korean all the time, and that doesn't fly. That's not going to help you. I can't speak it. I don't understand it. I don't know what's going on when you're speaking it. So, and they know that, so it's a pain in the ass. So I'm real pumped to get rid of most of my middle school students. There are some of my elementary school kids who I really will miss. They love me, I love them. They're well behaved, they're really sweet, all that jazz. So there's a couple of them that I will really miss. But I could stay longer. I could stay longer just for my friends, just for yeah, the awesome social life recently. Like I said, I'll just really miss some of my buds. But it's time to go. So in 14 days, I will be flying out of here and landing in Manila. Got my hostel booked and everything. Gonna snorkel, gonna surf, gonna hop around to some different islands. Gonna check out the scenery. Gonna check out some of that wildlife. I want to see some tarsiers and all that jazz. Yeah, and then it's 2 weeks back in the States, back in the PNW. Well, a while back in the States. 2 weeks back in the Vancouver area, and then after that, flying up to Anchorage to start that tourism gig and drive people around and whatnot. So that'll be really fun. Lots of work, lots of money, which is going to be great. And then after that, it's either down to Latin America or maybe head over to Barcelona. Got a friend over there right now who's living the dream, being a tour guide there, living on the cheap, having a blasty blast at the same time, doing lots of stuff. So there are opportunities, there are great things to do. So I look forward to the future. And man, I feel like there's more to say for 3 months, but I think that's pretty much it. I'm healthy, doing well, work's good, friends are great. Man, I don't know. I have a few more things to like get rid of, exploit a little bit more of their health care while I'm here, and I think that's it. But I look forward to it all. I look forward to heading out. Later I'll post another vid. I'll talk more about teaching. I'll talk more about living here. Yeah, and I think that's it. But the last three months have been pretty freaking good, and I can't complain. And there are awesome things to look forward to in the future. So, to all my Jinju peeps, you know who you are. I will really miss you. Love ya, and later days.